Hello friends, welcome back to another session of my financial predictions for Bitcoin and XRP. Today is the 6th of April and man, look at this. Look at this massive crash that we got today. Like I told you, like I predicted guys, this month of April is going to be one of the most volatile and possibly the most volatile month so far, at least in this year. And it's already showing extreme signals of unprecedented volatility. Okay, you have not only cryptocurrencies, you have a lot of news about the global economy. You know, all the Trump tariffs, all of the chaos that he's unleashing. You have lots of headlines, basically all stock markets, at least the overwhelming majority of them around the world, they just collapse. Today, yesterday, these last 3 days. It's been very, very crazy for the global economy. And those of you who have received the Bitcoin top and bottom charts, those of you who have supported this channel financially in the past, and with those specific predictions, you guys know that I told you that I told you that in this range of days, on the first days of April, we were going to see major developments, possibly even a very powerful bottom. So we'll have to see how this month ends, because there are still many other danger zones right here. For example, the next one will begin around the 9 to the 10. One of these days is going to be another crash. So we'll have to see if it keeps going lower than this. But this, it's very, very drastic for Bitcoin, okay? In a couple, it just took 2 days, for example, the 2nd and today, to basically erase all of the gains that we got in March, which was not a good month. And April is looking extremely volatile. So what can we expect for the next days? So I told you today was going to be very volatile, was going to be the start of a possible, a potential recovery zone. Around the 6th to the 9th of April, we're going to see one of these days go full on green. I think tomorrow is going to be the most likely. And I hope we actually get 2 consecutive days, because the 8th is also has volatility signals. So we'll have to see if we can get 2 consecutive green days. That could be nice. It will be at least a recovery from this massive crash. But you can also notice that the 6th of April was also in a single box. Okay, a day with a single box. That day is usually, whenever that happens, it's usually extreme volatility guaranteed for that day alone. Okay, this is not the first example. You can see in the 2nd of April, I also told you it will be an extremely volatile day. Look at this. There's a single box for that single day. I never miss, okay? You see my predictions, you see my accuracy. I never miss, guys. And I share this for free so you can benefit, so you can also plan ahead and get your strategies working with the right knowledge. Okay, that's why I share this, because I have the ability to predict the future. And I don't want to keep this ability to myself. I want to benefit as many people as I can with this. So, extreme volatility, just like I predicted. So, again, there's going to be a strong recovery very soon. I think tomorrow is going to start. Could possibly extend all the way to the 8th of April. But around the 9th, possibly the 10th, we're going to see another fall. Okay, so it's going to be interesting, because One of the many, there are many other boxes with single days, for example, on the 13th and on the 16th as well. So you can also notice that it's going to be extremely volatile around those days. Okay, you see this example of the single day boxes. This was not present for the most part in March. You can only see a couple of examples, and many of them were not really that volatile as like we're seeing today with April. So don't get me wrong, they were volatile, but not as extremely decided, with extreme decided volatility as on this month of April. So it's already playing out exactly like I told you. And like I also told my people, the ones of you who have received the monthly Bitcoin chart, you already knew what to expect for April. I told you this month was going to be extremely volatile. It's going to be undecided. I didn't really have a clear signal. It was a yellow month. So it's going to be very crazy what April brings. I can see a strong recovery later on. But yeah, all the chaos that Trump is unleashing, it's like I anticipated all of that, and I didn't really take any of those news into consideration or factor them into my predictions, and yet I was able to predict every single decisive movement. Okay, from the start to the current position right now today on the 6th of April. So it's insane, guys. Like I told you, expect some recovery soon, and I really hope it's going to be a very wild recovery, because a very volatile month is also a month where you can see very powerful crashes, but at the same time very strong recoveries. So I think, and I really hope it does that. There's a potential for having a 3 consecutive red month. There's also that possibility. It could happen because, yellow always means either volatility or range, but a day itself can only have 2 outcomes, which is a green day or a red day. Okay, there's never going to be a day with 0% movement. Okay, there's never going to be that case. So it can happen. It can happen to be a 3rd consecutive month. And like I told you, especially to the ones of you who have supported me with some predictions, with some paid predictions, I am working towards even making this even better. So if I find any updates regarding April or any other months in the future, I already promise you that I will give you free updates, okay, about that, only to the people who actually support me via those means. But so far, I'm so busy doing other things in my other projects, so I don't have enough time to start getting onto that. But my signals are very clear, okay? April is going to be a very volatile month. It's already playing out exactly like I told you. All the key days, I am nailing every single one of them. And all that's left for us is to finally arrive. We're going to arrive soon to the first solid green box right here. But I really hope that these yellow days right here, for example, on the 13th and possibly on the 16th, I hope they also get very strong uptrends energy. I really hope it continues all the way to 19 to 20, 22 to 24. I really hope it does that, because April really needs it. It's going to get better as soon as we approach May, but it's going to take a while. And while we're at this situation, you can also profit from this, okay? You don't have to be like the rest of people who see these headlines, see these massive crashes, and instantly only think about losses. You can make a lot of money shorting cryptocurrencies, especially with the knowledge that I bring you, with my trading signals. So yeah, let's take a look just at the XRP chart to see what's going on. And it's basically the same. I mean the exact same. Actually, the XRP chart showed this with much more clarity in this sense. For example, we see the 6 also with a very strong volatility signal right here, and also part of the red box right here from the 6 to the 9. Now this box is the complete inverse of what the Bitcoin box shows, because it's the same range of days except that XRP has them on the red, whereas Bitcoin has them on the green. This means that the performance for these days will diverge between these coins. I think XRP will do worse than Bitcoin. So we'll have to see, but yeah, the recovery is coming soon. And I really hope it's really strong, because like I told you in the beginning, a very volatile month not only goes down with extreme volatility, it will also go up with very strong upwards movements. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so far I think XRP not so bad at all. The worst cryptocurrency I think was Ethereum. I mean, look at these guys. It didn't even completely recover from March. I mean, it was barely scrapping 2K on April. Actually, didn't even reach 2K on April. And we're already down, severely down, all the way to basically 15K, something like this. I mean, 1.5K. This is pathetic for freaking Ethereum. I mean, I have no words for this, and I don't even want to look at the Ethereum portfolio. But yeah, I told you, and many of you already know this, Ethereum is having trouble. Another coin severely destroyed by these crashes and by this extreme volatility of April is Solana. I mean, you can see at least Solana manages to end March around 130, 120. This situation right here, it's basically 100 all the way back to 100. This is even worse than what we saw on February. Way worse than this. It's actually, let's take a look just very quickly. It's around 16% worse. Yeah, this is very bad for Solana. But yeah, I mean, guys, what can I tell you? I mean, for the people who really thought that Trump will pump their backs, like for no reason, just because he's so base, whatever. I mean, you guys don't have any idea what you're doing, what you're talking about. Okay, Trump is going to nuke the markets. I'm not saying it's going to happen this year. I also nailed. Well, I still can claim that I have nailed the year of the recession, because it's not here yet. It's not going to happen on 2025, but it's going to happen on the term under the Trump presidency. It's historically inclined to happen. So all of you people who think Trump is going to bring a golden age, you guys are delusional. And I'm not getting into politics, because it's not about politics. It's about a very simple understanding of the economy. Okay, it's not even my prediction that I made. I mean, everyone can Google that information. I took the chart from Bloomberg, and Bloomberg clearly shows, as many other economists can also show, that Republican presidencies are the worst for the economy. The absolute worst. This is not politics, like I said. This is a fact. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for you. I wish you a good day. Again, subscribe, like, and share if you want to keep seeing more trading signals. And like I told you, I hope that you really benefit from this knowledge. I hope that you act on this knowledge, because these trading signals that I give for free, this crazy accuracy that I have, it's really way more valuable than what's out there from any other content creator. Way more valuable. So yeah, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.